Welcome back, guys, to yet another episode of Road to 100. I know you're probably thinking, when is he going to hit 100 kilos and stop doing this silly series? But very soon, don't worry. Next 4 to 5 episodes, I will hit 100 kilos. That's guaranteed. So I'm going to up my calories slightly, just very, very slightly, because I feel like I'm doing a lot of work when I teach your classes. So I'm at Sweat Studio. Now we teach HIIT classes, and we also teach strength classes here as well. We do around 4 to 5 classes a day, and we do Monday all the way through to Sunday and back again. A big circle. So I also train my clients here as well. So if you're ever in London or you live in London, then come check out Sweat Studio. We're on the Finchley Road. You can find us on Instagram at Sweat Studio, so SW3AT Studio on screen now. Yeah, I'll drop the link in the description as well. So if you're in London, no excuses, come down, try our classes out. The best HIIT classes in London, self-proclaimed. No, I'm joking, but come down for a great HIIT session and also a great strength session as well. So speaking of strength, my strength is increasing dramatically. I'm quite pleased with the progress, but still the left side is a bit weaker. But for upper body session today, so my first upper body session of the week, and obviously a full day of clean eating, because that is the way I eat. I love to eat clean. And right now I'm fasted. I've been fasted around, around 13 hours now. Yeah, I'd say 13 hours. So I had a bit of a sushi binge last night. It was Valentine's Day, let me off. But I didn't weigh any more this morning. I weighed exactly the same. I weighed in at 98 kilos, so not putting on weight quite yet. But it's coming, it's progressing, do not worry. So stick around, full day of clean eating, my first upper body session of the week, right before I change it around. So this is gonna be a good session. Also gonna get a haircut, as always in Road to 100, I get a haircut. It's like I get a haircut every day, trust me, I don't. In the meantime, stay tuned, my left shoulder's killing, so I'll see you shortly. So as you saw it there, me mixing up my pre-workout, stim-free pre-workout, 1 scoop of size and 2 scoops of pump. I know I just poured the rest of the pump in here, but there was literally about 2 scoops left. I couldn't really scrape it out from the end of the bottom of the tub. Just never seem to be able to do that, maybe because my hands are big, I don't know. Either way, going to train up a body now, so next time you see me is in the gym. And also, just a word of thought, I'm still fasted. It's about 10:30, I'm gonna fast at around 1, 2, somewhere in between those times. You obviously see what I'm eating at each point, but this doesn't actually break a fast because it doesn't contain BCAAs. BCAAs will give you a larger insulin spike than a slice of bread, apparently. Interesting fact for today. So BCAAs do break the fast. This, no BCAAs in, so it's not likely going to break the fast. So I'll check in with you shortly. So welcome to my first upper body routine of the week. This is a routine that would usually be done on a Monday, but I did it on a Friday, so y'all could see it rather than do the same routine again and again and again, which will get pretty darn boring. This is the routine right before I change up the routine, so I thought I'd show you it to make sure you see this. So I start with the bent over rows with a barbell. So the most important thing with this move is to push the hips back. I do have a slight muscle imbalance on my left side, that's why you'll see my right side dominating a bit. But as I said, that's been because of the injury, so it's recovering a lot. This at 80 kilos, I wouldn't say it's anywhere near my max, but it's a big improvement and it's continuing to improve, which is a good thing. So I didn't do this movement for a while before this routine. As you can see, like I said, the left looking pretty shabby, but better than nothing. And I'm really seeing the development and everything else. Even though my weight's kind of more or less stayed around the same, I feel like I'm getting leaner and putting on muscle. So when that happens, I find the weight doesn't really change that much. But oh well, onwards and upwards. This is Road to 100 after all. So started with a pull movement, so the back, next one to a push. So with this dumbbell chest press, it's important to make sure that your elbows are in at 45 degrees and they're not flared out completely 90 degrees. Otherwise you work more of your shoulders than your chest. With them flared out, with them at 45 degrees, you make sure you squeeze your chest muscles at the top and push them from the bottom rather than just rely on the shoulders to do the work. So I went up to 28s here. target rep range was around 6 to 8, but I did push it a bit with these dumbbell chest press. I thought I could probably push the 28s for a bit more than I actually could have, but I didn't manage to completely get out the target rep range, but I got down close, so you got to give me that at least. And then next thing I went on to was lat pull down, working those pulling muscles again. So with lat pull down, warm up set first of all. I probably didn't need to do a warm up set, but you know when you jump onto a machine such as a lat pull down, you feel like you need to just get used to that range of motion and get used to that different activity rather than going straight from back to another back. I'm not really sure why I did it. You don't have to do it. To be fair, the back's probably already warm from all its back, the bent over rows, but just thought I'd do it and to give you a different angle of me with the lat pull down. And you can see the left side still lagging a bit, but like I said, it's definitely getting better and better, which is positive. Got a second MRI scan coming up very soon. Hopefully that will reveal anything I need to do. Hopefully it's nothing, it's just coming. I think it is that way anyway, so it's fine. Then incline dumbbell presses. Incline dumbbell press, I've lost the plot. Incline dumbbell flies. With the dumbbell flies, I think there's two ways people like to do it. People like to go fully straight arms, but that's not necessary. That can result in a lot of shoulder injuries, such as your rotator cuff and everything else. It pushes the shoulders well beyond their natural range of motion, and in all honesty, this probably gives you just the same workout. Not in all honesty, it does give you the same workout for your chest, and that's the muscle you're targeting. You're not trying to show off, like do some gymnastics rings with dumbbells, if you get my meaning. Then went on to shoulders, basic dumbbell shoulder press. Like I said, again, all my muscles are improving in strength, so I know you're gonna probably say you went from one push to the other. Guess what? I ran out of pull exercises, apart from my biceps, which I'm gonna do shortly. But with these dumbbell presses, just warming up the shoulders again, and the shoulders are probably warm from the chest exercises, but I do like to give them a proper warm up too, especially because of the injury I've had in the past. I know it wasn't done in the weights room, but you never know, do you? Especially when I'm recovering, I don't want to hold that in any way. So picked up the 20s quite comfortably, especially considering I've done quite a lot of chest exercises before this. I'm going to do my new routine split, so different muscle groups are done on different days rather than doing like a full upper body and a full lower body. But yeah, this was quite comfortable. I enjoyed doing it slightly heavier again, but I want to push the boundaries and get back to my strength that I was at before. And then next, bicep curls. So I've done it with a barbell, I've done it with a dumbbell and plenty of routines before as well. And the trick here is to actually squeeze the bicep muscle. Don't just raise the bar. Some people just raise the bar, swing the bar and everything else. It doesn't work the bicep muscle, and they complain, keep complaining when they have small biceps. The reason is, Oliver, is because you haven't done the biceps correctly before. So make sure you're squeezing them at the top motion, and when you come down, so technically up for 1 second and down for about 2 seconds as well, so nice and controlled on the eccentric motion, and the concentric up should be a tiny bit faster than that, to be honest, but this was quite heavy, I'm not gonna lie. It's probably showing off a bit for camera. Now I wanted to see how much my biceps could lift on this day, because I've had a good energy bars. Remember, this whole workout was fasted. All I had was that ghost, the pump and the size, so technically that's fasted. If anyone wants to argue that, you can argue in the comment section below. I'm ready for you. And then the next thing I went to was toe grip barbell bench press. I took 2 shots of this. One, I decided to pick the 40 kilos. I didn't actually do a warm up because it felt nice and warm, but the 40 kilos was slightly too easy, and as you'll see in the next set, the 45 was slightly too heavy. But then again, you always want to push the boundaries and try and see what the maximum you can do is at that moment of time. I did that and I failed, unfortunately, but it doesn't matter. It was a very, very good workout. Pleased with that. I hope you enjoyed watching it. If you have any questions, drop them below. Like I said, next video will be a different routine, and apologies for the lateness of this video, coming up on a Wednesday rather than a Monday. Usually every damn Monday you'll see a new road to 100. I will see you shortly. So the situation is, I just got back from the gym, just got a haircut. I had to rush from the gym straight to get a haircut. I stopped at the shops as well, picked up a few things, like some coconut milk, some avocados, and what else did I pick up? Some frozen raspberries, and some dried rosemary for later's dinner. Yes, sorry, it's going to be bolognese again, turkey bolognese, but I'll show you that when I make it. I might even try and get some shots of me actually cooking it and explaining why I'm putting certain ingredients in. Maybe, if you're lucky, I'll do a Gordon Ramsay. Anyway, for now, I'm about to break my fast. The time is... I don't even know the time. It's 2:20. So I'm about to break my fast. This, thanks to Ryan Martinez, is my new way to break a fast. So I put a teaspoon of bone broth concentrate, so you add water to that. Then I put 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. I put some black pepper as well, and I added a teaspoon of coconut oil as well, because I know, turmeric, a teaspoon of turmeric as well. So I know that turmeric needs fat to be able to be absorbed, and obviously turmeric's very anti-inflammatory, and black pepper has got bioperine in, so it helps the absorption of the turmeric as well, and also this will all help my gut as well prepare for what I'm about to eat. I'm actually going to make a smoothie shortly, so I'll show you what I put in there. For now, I'm going to drink this up, enjoy this. I like to try and sit outside as much as possible. If it's like 13-14 degrees today, so that's pretty rare in London in February as well, so you might as well make the most of it. The sun is shining, that's exactly why I took the shot. Half sun, I'm in the shade, hiding. No, I'm kidding, I'm probably going to sit in the sun for about 10 minutes now. It's good to get the vitamin D levels up, 10 to 20 minutes maximum. Anything more, I'll probably get burnt. This pale skin can't handle it. But I'll check in with you shortly. Cheers. This will now be transformed into a smoothie bowl. So the time's 3 o'clock, and this is the first thing I'm eating since 7:30 or 8 p.m. last night. So it's a smoothie bowl using ingredients I just showed you. I'm going to put the full ingredients in the description below. It's about 1,700 calories, so it's what I need. I'm probably going to eat twice a day, maybe have something small in between. But straight after I eat this, I'm going to go over to Jess's house and do some work. So time to get this up, give you a taste test. That's dang good. Also, raspberries, really low in sugar, only 5% sugar, so 5 grams per 100 grams. I tend to buy frozen when I'm putting in smoothie bowls, just because it tastes a lot better, and it's a hell of a lot cheaper as well. Check in with you shortly. So unfortunately, Jess doesn't have bowls in her house, so I had to use a plate and literally overload the plate. I got pieces of pasta falling off. So I had about 2,500 calories left, so this is about, I'm not actually sure, full calories on the screen, but I'm going to say around 1,700, 1,800. Left just enough room for dessert as well, so I'm going to have a pot of, well, most of the pot anyway, of Bouja ice cream afterwards. So this is the same recipe as last time, turkey bolognese, and I'm going to eat this up, and then I'm going to eat my ice cream as well. So see you in the next clip. It passed the time for some Bouja. What Bouja is, if you've never tried it, dairy-free ice cream. And I'm a freak when it comes to dairy-free ice cream, but this is the shit. So I just got back, and that was the last thing I ate, the ice cream. So that all came in today at 65 under my, not my maintenance, 65 under my calorie target, which is 4,220. And then protein and carb wise, wow, really low on the protein. So 147 on the protein, probably because I had 2 meals and no snacks. 321 on the carbs, so I went heavy on the carbs, and 248 on the fats. So sometimes it's okay to kind of like, I wouldn't say mess with the macros, and not quite attain maybe the same protein. Sometimes go more on the carbs, sometimes a bit less on the fat, whatever. As long as just over the week, the course of a week, you're hitting it most of the days, and you're not, going extreme every day. So that's completely fine for me. Tomorrow I'll probably have more protein than I need. And, well, I know yesterday and the day before I had a lot more protein than I needed anyway, when about 30 over. So it kind of, balances out over a few days. But I feel good. It's time to go to bed now. The time is 10:30, got to get up for 7 in the morning, got some classes to take and some clients to train, so it's bedtime. But I hope you enjoyed this vlog. If you did, give it a massive thumbs up. Even then, if you didn't, give it a massive thumbs up anyway, it really helps. And also subscribe for future videos and click that bell notification to get alerted every single time I post a video. I'm going to be posting as frequently as I can, but sometimes I do find it difficult to get editing done and find time for the editing, so I end up not posting, which is bad, I know, but I'm going to try and keep to the schedule and try and make them as interesting as possible. I really do need to get hands on one of my filters and talk you through that. I will promise you I'll do that soon. Actually, I lie, I'll do that not soon, in the next video. 100% the next vlog video, I'll talk you through it, talk you through the whole business and stuff, just because I want you to all know what I'm doing and what I do day to day. That's the whole point of these vlogs. Can't keep doing the same thing. But anyway, until the next video, keep pushing those limits.